Ready? Teaching math concepts to students with visual impairments requires a lot of different adaptive tools. You can use the Abacus or the Braille writer or a calculator. The Kramer Abacus has felt backing behind the beads to keep them from slipping. So if you have a number on there and you don't want it to slip, there is one bead on top and 4 beads, 1, 2, 3, 4, down here at the bottom underneath the bar that goes across the middle. Abacus instruction can begin as early as kindergarten if students are cognitively ready. This is when sighted peers are typically starting with beginning to write and recognize their numbers. The Abacus is much faster and much portable than a Braille writer, and overall it is much more efficient. It can also be helpful with a person who is blind or visually impaired with daily tasks like taking down a phone number or writing down, a couple numbers, like if you're adding your checkbook or doing things like that. Let's see, the Abacus has 13 vertical rods with sliding beads separated by the center bar. Starting at the right, each rod represents a place value. So it's just like writing print or a Braille number. The rod on the right is ones, the second rod is tens, the third rod is hundreds, this rod thousands, 10,000s, 100,000s, all the way up to trillions if you want to go that far. Okay, so we are going to start with some counting exercises, but first, so we know that these beads under the bar represent 1, so take a look at the bar. The bead above the rod is the 5 bead. Okay, so then the 4 below are your 1 beads. We count the beads that are against the bar, not the ones that are away. So if you set the number 0, it looks just like this because we don't have any beads pushed up against the bar. So let's set the number 3. 1, 2, 3 are very good, Flint, where you just slide them all together. Okay, clear please. So when you say clear, that means you push all the beads away from the bar if you can in one motion. All right, let's set the number 5. Good. Okay, clear please. Let's set the number 7. Okay, so that would be something that you think would be pretty easy, but actually the number that you have is 25 because these are our 10s. So we would say 10, 20, and then the ones place. So let's see if we can find 7. Good. So you say 5, and then you just want to count 6, 7. Or if you already know your addition facts, you could move the 2 like you did. So that's great. So let's try to clear, please, and set the number 10. Good. Okay, so you would just need, whoops, I read the wrong one. Nope, that's not right. Sorry, that's not wrong bead. 10 would just be, just like counting, a 1 in the tens place and then a 0 in the ones place. Okay, so let's try something different rather than just jump to setting numbers. Let's go to 4. So let's show 4 and see if we can count together. I think if I'm going to tell you this right, to get to the number 9. So let's clear and let's start it again and see if we can do this. So let's count together to get to 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Make sure you do it all in one motion. So we have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good job. Clear your beads. Okay. Let's try showing you a number and seeing if you can tell me what it is. Okay, what is that number?
23.
Good job. Okay. How about, can you show me 13? Good. Okay. Claire, please. Can you show me 25? Good. Okay. Can you show me 122? Very good. Okay. Okay. So another thing that we can do on the Kramer Abacus is we can do a few basic addition problems. We're just going to do a few that are kind of like counting because we're using the counting method. So let's start with, since you can set numbers, try one more. Can you set 172? You started with your hundreds, that's good. Good. Okay, let me give you a number, see if you can tell me what it is. Okay.
2,061.
Good. So I was trying to trick you with the 0 there. Okay. So I think we're in pretty good shape. So let's start with, I just want you to watch this. We're going to start with doing some addition. So if we had 4 plus 2, all right? So it's at 4. And then we're going to add 2. So if we keep counting, 1, but then we have to clear down those 4 beads because we're using the 5. 1, 2. So 4 plus 2 equals 6. Good. Okay, let's try one on your abacus. Okay, how about 7 plus 3? Good. Okay. So we're just going to cover basic number identification and counting skills and very basic addition because right now those are the cognitive skills that all of my students can do. And I'm not quite sure I have anyone who's actually a candidate for the abacus, but I think I have a pretty good understanding of most of the basics that go with it. Thank you.